Guys, back on. We're just about to take off, I believe. I'm not going to get too close, obviously, but I will zoom in. Wow, that's windy. So I'm down here. What's this park called?
This is
Edgerton Park in Melton Mowbray. The air ambulance has turned up. I don't know what it's here for. I won't be doing any stories on what's happened. So there's another match just about, well, it's underway. England are winning 1-0. Fraser's winning, I think he's England.
Well, sorry Alex, I left you out of the group.
Let me just set the exposure on this.
Tally ho!
Tally ho, mate. New bit of kit that I got.
What have you got now, mate? You always get new bits and bobs, mate.
What's happened? But anyway, I'm just going to take a quick walk back into the centre of town and I'm going to... Good morning, YouTube, downtown on a Super Saturday, where they're going to be having the football on the big screen. I've got the exposure lot worked out on this camera now, and how to use it. Hang on, I don't think my audio's working. Hello? There we go, the audio's working now. So yeah, Super Saturday, they're going to be playing the football on the big screen in the centre of town, seeing it was the ceremony opening yesterday. I don't know what two teams actually played, but there's loads of stuff going off in town. They've got the Punch and Judy show on later. Excuse the wind if you can't hear me very well. I have got a, what they call the dead cat on my microphone, but we've got the Punch and Judy show that's on. I've set the exposure lock so it might look a little bit bright. I'm also hoping that I'm fully charged. Yeah, I am. And there's also a couple of vintage cars down here as well, which we'll go and take a look at very quickly. But yeah, these are called Super Saturdays that Town Estate put on. And they're obviously designed to bring people into Melton and everything else. The weather is supposed to be brightening up, according to the local weather reports and stuff. So, fingers crossed it'll brighten up and people can enjoy the Saturday. Again, the wind is up a little bit, but other than that, I didn't think it was bad enough that I couldn't come down on my scooter, so let's go down a little bit. Here we go, let me do the exposure again. That's IR. These are lovely cars. Corvette. I don't know why I did that, because I can zoom in. Again, still getting used to this camera. I know absolutely nothing about it. I wonder if this is original paint. Wouldn't that be interesting if that was original paint? Is this your car, mate? No.
This is beautiful though, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I'm just wondering if they're both original paint, because people like original paint, don't they? For some reason. Corvette. Still trying to get used to this bloody camera. Imagine going down the road on that in the summer, can't you? I bet it does I bet it's powerful as well. I wonder what litre engine it is. Got to be a 5 or a 6. Yeah, I will do in a bit actually. When I get off camera, I'm going to do that. I didn't think of that either. And I work cameras. I shouldn't be doing it. Let's have a look inside, people. Look. This is just from my YouTube channel. It's usually Vespers and stuff. Pardon?
What's your channel?
Street Switch Photography, it's called.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I do a lot of the Super Saturdays and stuff like that. And they've got the football on. And I do like events for Town Estate and stuff like that. And this is a more recent thing that they started putting on once a month for people.
Yeah.
The people seem to enjoy it. Hopefully it'll brighten up.
If you like this sort of stuff, because it's Father's Day next weekend, isn't it?
Is it? Oh, my daughter will be...
But in Loughborough, they always have a car show in the town on
I might pop
Father's
over.
Day.
That'll be worth
Yeah, there's
a
usually
ride
loads of
over.
good stuff there.
Because I sometimes bring my Vespa down and park it down here if they've got the bikes and stuff in
right,
town.
Yeah.
And they have a thing down the park called Two-Stroke Sunday.
Really?
And they have like all the ska music on. It's free to enter, and all the bikes turn up. All the scooters turn up.
Yeah.
Everybody has a dance and a bit of something to eat and drink, and
is that on?
that's on every Sunday as far as I know. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's a good thing for Melton. It's just trying to boost Melton up a bit and be a bit more positive. Do you know what I mean? Plenty of people about today.
Market stalls and stuff.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, brand new market stalls. They look a lot better. It's all right. And I think the spirits are going to be a bit higher because the football's on. So fingers crossed. Right, I better get back down to Dean and see if he's found that jack or not for the audio system. See you later, mate. So yeah, we've got a couple of cars come down. I'm hoping some more come down. I've got to go and meet my wife at 11 o'clock outside what used to be Poundland. Now we've got a new shop opening in Melton called Pound. Now is it Pound Stretcher or Pound something? There's another one opening where an old store used to be. This will be the third one we've had, I believe. I don't know. But on the positive note, it's another shop being used and not just being left empty, isn't it? Plenty of market stalls about. Now I've had reports that Reform will be in town next week, not this week, which is a good thing, isn't it? So yeah, if you want to bring your kids down, they can come and see the Punch and Judy show as well. I think it's Punch and Judy. Yeah, Punch and Judy. Now we used to watch that at Skegness when I was a kid years ago. One of them used to clack the other one on the head with a big bit of wood, and then the crocodile nicked all the sausages. That's all I can remember. But yeah, there's your big screen. And they will be holding events in Melton Park as well. So you can come down and watch the football. This is Melton Bid. Just giving you some information on that. If you want to zoom in, you can, or if you want to pause the video, you can. Alright, I'll see you in a minute. Is that recording? Let's get that. So I think they're having a competition because we've got the actual World Cup. It's not, but yeah, World Cup there as well, look. This is all the kit they used to set it up with. They've just been looking for an audio jack, which they've now got, and I think they're just setting it up and stuff like that. But this is the big screen that they use. You can see all panels up there. Let me zoom up a little bit. All those LED panels they've got there, look. I bet that takes some setting up, that does. I wonder if they have to take them all out or if it just comes down in one. And obviously a generator. Brilliant. There you go. So as you all know, I collect vintage signs and things like that, and I've just spotted these on a market stall, and they do absolutely all sorts. From James Bond to Vespers and stuff like that. So I might come and purchase a couple. Comic book. Braveheart. Here's your vintage motorcycles and stuff. I've got a load up on my wall at home. SO. I'll let you know if I find any. Oh, there's a Vespa. Look at that. And I haven't got that one either, so I'll be getting that in a couple of... Well, once I've met the wife and got some money. There you go. So I'm just down at the 3D printing stall in town. A gentleman that owns a store, I believe it's in the stockyard. And he prints things like this. Now, with the new He-Man movie coming up, you can see that there. He's already sold the Skeletor. Very popular. You've got Deadpool. You've got Howard the Duck, but Captain America, if that makes sense. Bart Simpson, Street Fighter 2, Sonic the Hedgehog with Sonic and Knuckles and all the rest of them up there. He even does Star Wars. He's got the Daredevil mask, Dr. Robotnik, and there's a couple down here. This was his favourite, he was just saying, the Joker. Sat on that case which you can store things in. And then right down the bottom, Batman and all the others, look. Now kids love these, and I was just saying that it'd do absolutely brilliant on a 90s weekend or something like that. Won't get anybody else on camera. But this is all the stuff that he 3D prints. It must take hours. I wouldn't have a clue where to start with it, but there you go. I thought I'd show you this gentleman's stall quickly. Brilliant. So it looks like Buzz Lightyear's just turned up in the centre of town. Toy Story, doing face painting. There's nobody in there at the moment. I won't go over because he's obviously talking to kids and stuff like that. I don't want to get too many children on my video, if that makes sense. But we'll take a walk along here and go and see if there's any more vintage cars that have turned up. There's still just the two, I think. Normally we've got about 6 or 7 that turn up, but they do a weekend on a Friday night. And I think it's the last Friday of every month, in the evening around 5 o'clock, they have a bunch of vintage cars, vintage bikes, vintage scooters and things like that turn up, because I bring mine down. If you're wondering what all that is, it's bubbles. So yeah, here's your vintage cars. Again, I don't think any more have turned up yet, but I'll keep an eye out for them, and if any turn up, I'll start recording in a mojo. And that should start recording. There we go. I think I'm live, isn't it? Well, not live, but recording. So I've just come down to Melton on this Super Saturday, guys, and we're down at We DJ, which is a game which these two guys here created. I'm trying to work out how you use the gimbal still. I'm a bit of a rubbish cameraman, but yeah. Do you want to tell us a bit about the game and explain it to us, please?
Yeah, sure. So it's
One second, I'll just grab my microphone for you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, sure. It's a game that my wife and I and our friends invented around the fire pit, and we've turned it into a proper party game that is. We've launched on Kickstarter. It's fully funded. It's going to be on sale in Melton in September. You can also back it right now live on Kickstarter. But basically, the game works. You just connect up to Spotify on a speaker, and then there's various cards. You draw one, and you have 90 seconds to try and play a song that matches the category. Everyone around the room will vote thumbs up, thumbs down as to whether they agree. Thumbs up, you keep the card and get the points. Thumbs down, you try again later. And yeah, it's lots of fun. That's why we decided to launch it. We've managed to get quite a lot of backers already and sell quite a few. So yeah, perfect game for Christmas.
Yeah, brilliant.
And,
Christmas.
yeah,
My daughter
made in
will love
Melton.
it. Have you been down to Black Dragon Games in Melton?
So it's going to be stocked in Black Dragon Games and the Gift Emporium.
I play Magic the Gathering down there quite a lot. So I'm a bit
there
of
you go. So
connoisseur, is that a word?
yeah, so we were actually in there yesterday having a chat
There
with
you
them.
go,
So
guys.
very good. Cheers. There you go.
So that's We DJ. They're down in Melton. If you come and get this video before I actually finish today, pop down, come and have a chat to the guys. They're really nice. They've just shown me how to play it. We've just had a bit of a disagreement on the best guitar solo ever created. I chose Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine, but Led Zeppelin was there and all the other ones, you know. But anyway, thank you very much, guys. Thank you for that. See you in a minute. So I thought I'd just show you this store, guys. I won't get anybody on camera that doesn't want to be on camera. She's got absolutely all sorts. She does like pane glass. So we've got Super Mario and all this sort of stuff. And I just thought I'd give her a store a mention. Come down if you want to buy any of them that you see. She's in Melton on the Super Saturday. This is the work that she actually does. I mean, look at the detail in that. Look at that dragon. And not bad prices either. So you can't complain at that. So there you go, there's another store you can come down and see on a Super Saturday here in Melton Mowbray. Don't say Melton hasn't got a lot to offer, because it has. So they're just about to kick off another England game. There's two chaps playing here. Let me just get the exposure right. There you go. Let's set exposure lock. No, it's not working. Exposure lock ain't on. Okay. That's exposure lock. Obviously the screen's gone blank because they're just about to enter the game. I'm quite enjoying this new camera I've got. But there you go, yeah, if you want to come down and have a game of footy, this is the place to be, isn't it? So I'm literally just waiting for my family to turn up because they're catching the bus down. I've come on my scooter and everything else, and then I'm going to take my daughter to her lesson and then go from there. I just thought I'd take a quick walk round towards the police station. I'm literally just trying to test this camera out today to see what the footage is like and to see just how good it actually is. Now we need the exposure lock setting. I think that's it. I'm getting used to it a little better now. I hope the footage is steady. But yeah, we're just taking a quick walk round and then I'll go and meet my daughter and my wife. We're outside Melton Police Station, as you can see. Brilliant gimbal. The battery life on this thing's amazing. And people were mentioning in some of the reviews that they had problems holding this camera. I'll leave a picture of the camera here. And as you can see, it is an odd shaped camera, but for some reason it fits my hand absolutely perfectly. It's really comfortable to hold. All of the buttons are accessible with my thumb or my right hand, because I hold it in my left hand, because I'm a left-handed, yeah, I'm left-handed. And the zoom is nice as well. And again, it's got this thing called exposure lock, which is different. I haven't seen that on other cameras, or if it has been on there, I haven't noticed it anyway. But yeah, just taking a quick walk round. So years ago, whilst I was walking down here, this would have been heading towards the 6-4 coffee bar. What was the 6-4 coffee bar? Let me just make sure I don't get this guy on camera. He might not want to be on camera. So there we go. And it used to be an arcade in Melton. Obviously you had all your classic games in there and everything. And they used to have a coffee shop in there and all. Right, I'll see you in a... Wow. We all like an ambulance, a fire engine or a police car, don't we? So I'm just taking a walk down towards St John's Church. There's been a couple of weddings here and a couple of celebrations. Since it was all renovated and everything else, you can see the new car park at the back here. And they did an absolutely excellent job with the renovation. I just thought I'd come and have a quick nosy round. But yeah, it's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. They've got solar panels on the roof there. And it's all cool. All vehicles must display permits upon arrival. I'm actually really getting on well with this camera. I'm really enjoying it. Let's take a walk around the front. We're at the opposite end of town at the moment, near the Carnage Museum. Not far from McDonald's. Maccadees. The church is open on Saturdays. We've got a Euro supermarket over there, as you can see, and this is open, which that's the new renovation they've had on it. Very good. Start recording. We're down near Tuxford and Tebbit's. The recently closed down factory used to be a cheese factory. I'll show you the actual board. Hang on, up. That's the actual board. That's the old Tuxford and Tebbit's Stilton cheese factory. No longer with us. That's up, that's down. Again, I'm still getting used to this bloody gimbal. The actual camera I'm very impressed with. The gimbal I'm quite impressed with as well. It does keep footage very, very stable. Very stable. Now, the reason I'm down here is because we're at the back of these new flats that have been built on the end of this row of houses. I think the flats anyway. And there's this wall, and if you can see, you can probably see all the poppies and stuff like that. But this wall is in a pretty bad state of repair. In other words, it's fallen into the Sodding River. Now, I don't know how old this wall actually is, but I think it needs repairing. I think it needs sorting out. All these bushes cutting back. Can you see that? That definitely needs repairing in my opinion. So, just a thought, I don't know who owns the land, but I think you should get this repaired. So just for reference, I was saying in my last video that I'm not seeing many England flags, but just as I was saying that, there's England flags appearing here, there and everywhere now. Maybe it's coming home. Who knows? Would you like the World Cup to come home? We call it home, but I think the last time we won the World Cup was back in 1966. 1966 World Cup. You can get that match actually on YouTube as far as I know. So we were chatting about fly tipping and stuff like that. There's a fridge and a freezer stuck here outside this house. I don't know whose they are. I did report that. It seems it hasn't been picked up. Now I know that they have to be picked up by a certain type of person that can degas them and get rid of the CFCs from out the back of it. I just thought I'd go and take my weekly walk round here, round this estate. Looks like there's a load of paint on the floor. So this is a memorial to the old migrant cells that's been here a while actually. Still looking in pretty good condition, but they've used brass to actually do all this and it's filthy look. But whether they want that patinaed look or not, in 1878 to 1888 before the new casual... Anyway, you can read that. You can read all that. That's neither here nor there, is it? And this is the old door to it. The original door. That's been painted shut now. That used to move. But that is the original door to the migrant cells. So just taking a look around this area, this is one of the new estates that were built. And again, I'm seeing England flags turn up here, there and everywhere, which isn't a bad thing. So it's going to be a bit of a shorter video today because obviously I've still got to get used to editing this footage. But this battery lasts for ages. I must have been going at least 40 minutes, half an hour, which is plenty of time for me to put a video together. Absolutely plenty of time. Now I always come for a walk round here whilst my one of my family are at a lesson. I always come round here for a quick walk round and just to see what's going off because it's a new estate and everything. There has been absolutely no trouble in it up here, but I know all these houses, all the new houses, have got solar panels on them, which is brilliant, isn't it? You think about it. Bumblebee. There's people in there doing something. I do not know what. I'm going to take a walk up to the hospital and then walk back down the main road. But this end of town, Thorpe Road, is known for a lot of, let's just say, ethnic minority accommodation, which isn't necessarily legal. I'm not going to mention any addresses, but it is in the pipeline. Things are being done to sort that problem out. As much as certain individuals want to deny it, a lot of people have noticed it. And that's the thing with some of these people that are in power that think someone else won't notice it. Well, people aren't fucking stupid. You know what I mean? They're not. Let's be honest. But let's try and keep it on a positive note, if you want to put it like that. We checked out the birthing centre. That is being extended to the hospital. For what exactly, I don't know. I know that somebody was there last time. This has all been taped off. Why is all this taped off? Now, anything that I see that's taped off catches my attention. Oh, it isn't taped off, it's chain. Main reception. Old hospital. Now I didn't realise there was a reception round the corner here. Roofing tiles hanging off and stuff. Oh, this isn't a reception, it's just a just like a shed thing. Here's your main reception. No signage or nothing outside. Nothing. So it'd be interesting to know what this is being used for, wouldn't it? And that building over there. What's that being used for? All the blinds are shut. So this is the new hospital that we're just about to go and take a walk down to. The new hospital in Melton, which is disused. Or not used enough, should I say. Not disused, not used enough. And for the size of Melton, that is a nice sized hospital, isn't it? If you think about it. But it'll be interesting to know what this building is actually used for here. We'll take a walk down here. Me walking around with my new little camera. I'm actually really enjoying it. So there you go, I'll start the video as soon as something happens or I find something. Now it would seem that everybody that I've spoke to, or everybody that's sort of left a comment, people are very happy with the quality of the video. They're happy with the quality of the sound, which to me is brilliant. I'm just taking a walk down the back of the hospital at the moment, as you can see. I didn't even realise there was 2 stories to it, but there is. So we're taking a walk around the back. Now this is a new hospital. We did used to have 2 hospitals. We had this one and one up on Ankle Hill, but the one on Ankle Hill shut down, the War Memorial Hospital, which was such a shame, and that's all now been turned into housing. Now I'm all for moving forward with things and stuff like that, but when you've got a town like Melton Mowbray with very little infrastructure, that was only just managing to support the residents it already had, to put more houses up to 4,000 to 5,000 in, I found a little bit odd. You can go down there into the sports field. And then we'll walk around the back and go back to where I was before. I think people walk the dogs down here, so I know that you're allowed down here. I think you are anyway, unless I get told different. This could do with a cut, couldn't it? Here we go. Back round and out the front. Back to the front. To the car park, should I say. So this will all be clinical waste and stuff like that. That could do with sorting out. There's bollards that are bent over and stuff. Birthing centre's now closed down. There's the old birthing centre. I think this is just going to be an extension of the main hospital. Some guy in a blue t-shirt walking down there. Must be something to do with the NHS. Windows open and stuff like that, still on the birthing centre. And there you go. See you later. So just here used to be an absolutely massive chimney. I'll include a picture to put on this video. I'll find it and stick it on my phone so I remember that there used to be a massive chimney just here, which obviously got knocked down. I'm just taking a walk down to the end of Thorpe Road, and then I'm going to take a walk back into town. But if I remember to put that picture in, I'll try and leave it right here. So one thing that I wanted to highlight whilst I was downtown today was HMOs and things like that, and how they're actually getting round it. Now you've got something called Section 4, which basically means that if you are trying to apply for a HMO, you don't have to put in for planning permission. But I'm pretty sure they're going to be changing legislation for that very soon. This one here, for instance, on Thorpe Road, is a HMO. As I said before, they don't need to apply for planning permission for 4 or 5 houses above. So the council wouldn't know about it. Now I want to make it clear that the council can't control all HMOs, only ones through Serco and the Home Office and things like that. So what you've got to remember is blaming somebody for HMOs in Melton Mowbray and things like that is never the way to actually deal with it and actually try and get your voice heard. What you need to do is contact certain people who I don't know, you'd have to research that yourselves. But as I said before, certain things are happening in the background all the time. And here we are outside Tuxford in Tebbets again. I'm doing a bit of recording with my new camera and I'm on my way back into town. See you in a minute. So I don't know if something's happened in town or not, but there's an ambulance that's got all its lights on just outside what looks like TSB. We'll take a walk down. I'm obviously not going to record anybody in distress and things like that, but I'm going to go and take a look and find out exactly what it is that's happened, if anybody knows anything and all the rest of it. See you in a minute. Don't know what all the beeping's about, but ambulance on blues and twos outside TSB. We'll try and find out what's happened if I can. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what's happened, but the ambulance outside CEX, the news shop in Lloyd's TSB, I don't know what's happened, but anyway, I'm just going to take a quick walk back into the centre of town and I'm going to pop down and go and see Simon down at Rag House Clothing and see what's going on down there. I've actually got something for him which I need to send him. I think I downloaded it and put it on my phone so I can show him, but we'll have to wait and see what actually happens. Big things happening in Melton. And it's pretty goddamn cool. They've got all the seats and stuff out now. Still playing the football. Who's winning? England 1-0. That's what we want to win. So we're down at Rag House Clothing with the brush and the balls and the tally ho. I don't know if Simon's in or not, but I'll start recording if he is.
I see what you did.
Hey, what we did?
Live.
Yeah.
Tally ho!
Tally ho, mate. New bit of kit that I
What
got.
have you got now, mate? You always get new bits and bobs, mate.
And what about my 40th bloody camera? This is doing her head in. So I'm here at Rag House Clothing. I thought we'd just come and take a quick look at the t-shirts they've got in. Now I know my daughter likes the Billie Eilish t-shirts, so she'll be up here in a bit to have a look round and everything. They've got Pink Floyd, Iron Maiden, Chucky, all your retro t-shirts, and a massive selection of other t-shirts. Look, loads, all a tenner. Now, I bought a Ben Sherman t-shirt from here the other day, and it's absolutely brilliant. I love it. Daisy Dukes, all the rest of it. See you in a minute. So there's another match just about. Well, it's underway. England are winning 1-0. Fraser's winning. I think she's England.
Well, sorry, Alex, I left you out of the group.
Let me just set the exposure on this.
Alex is the market manager for anybody
This
who's
one.
not met him.
I have absolutely no clue what's happening, but I know that England are winning 1-0. That was loud.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'll pop in and see you. Yeah, no, it's good to meet you. Because, do you know what we do?
82 minutes. Looks like England might win this one. Let's stop. So I'm just about to go into Melton Park, where it looks like the air ambulance is going to... Oh, sorry, Kelly. Where the air ambulance is going to be landing, and I've not recorded it before, so I'm going to rush down. I run like a right idiot. So we'll take a look at that quickly. My family are in Greggs at the moment. I don't exactly know what's happened. I won't be recording if anything has happened. that's bad. I don't record people in distress, and I don't record vulnerable people. But it'll be interesting to see it land, won't it? It's circling. Let's see if we can get down there before it actually lands. I'm running, I'm recording and I'm running. Ooh, I'm not a runner, I can't run very well, but let's go and have a look at this. Here it comes in for a second turn. Can you hear it? Here it comes. Oh, oh dear. It's landed in the field across the road. Now there's something going on in the oh, I'm out of breath. There's definitely something going on in the village. There's free music going on down there, but it looks like they've landed over in the other park, so we'll get a closer look. I didn't actually catch it landing, but I will catch it taking off. I'll start the recording as soon as I get there. So it's actually landed in this park over here, the air ambulance. I don't know quite what's happened. I won't be recording any people, but yeah, the air ambulance is down here. There was recently an ambulance outside I hope everyone's alright. Something to do with the cricket, could be. So as you can see, there's the air ambulance. I legged it down here to get this footage.
Subscribe to his channel.
Cheers, buddy. So let's go and take a closer look at the air ambulance, because you don't usually see them this close up, do you? Yeah, we'll be later. Street switch photography. Well, I'll blank you out, but I'll pixelate you. All right. Basically, so you can't recognise you, because you're a kid. I don't put kids on my channel, but I don't mind doing that. No, YouTube. Mine, street switch photography.
I saw your channel.
Thank you. So yeah, I'm hoping everybody's okay. We'll take a quick walk around the back of it. We're more here for the helicopter than for what's happened with the ambulance and everything else. I like the helicopter. Just wondering if we'll actually see it take off. See how close we can get before I get told to piss off. But they're having a game of cricket and everything. I won't get anybody on camera that shouldn't be on camera, and I won't be reporting on it. Say again? As long as you all shout out, subscribe to Street Switch Photography. They'll all be on tonight. It's different, isn't it? So I'm down here. What's this park called? This is Edgerton Park in Melton Mowbray. The air ambulance has turned up. I don't know what it's here for. I won't be doing any stories on what's happened, but you know how much I do love an emergency vehicle. So things like fire engines, anything like that, police cars. So I'm going to turn the camera back round and we'll go and take a closer look. I try not to get any kids in on the video. It's not every day you see one this close up, is it? And my battery is still bloody, over half full. And that's with over an hour's worth of footage. The lads are playing cricket over there, look. I've sussed out the exposure lock. I don't know whether they're waiting for air clearance so they can take off. If they do, I'll move out the way and I'll try and get a video of them actually taking off if I can. But I mean, what a piece of machinery. The rotor blades on that. Zoom in a little bit. Where's that going? There you go. So just the video to do now of it actually taking off, and believe me, I won't be standing this bloody close to it when it does. So guys, back on. We're just about to take off, I believe. I'm not going to get too close, obviously, but I will zoom in a little bit so you can see. Now, I've never seen one of these close-up takeoffs, so I don't know what the downdraft's going to be like or anything else. But he's got all his lights going. You'll hear it kick up in a minute. I might turn the camera around and get me in the picture with the helicopter. No, I won't. I'll leave it. It is quite cloudy though, look. I'm absolutely loving this camera. Here he goes, look, engine starting. Puff of smoke. Rotors going round. Now, it's really difficult to actually fly a helicopter. I don't know if you knew. But any minute now, the wheels will leave the ground and he'll be off back to wherever he goes to refill and then get ready for the next job in the next call. These guys do a very difficult job. Wait for it. I don't know how well you can actually hear me. I have got an external microphone on. Here he goes. Zoom back out so you can see it take off. Bloody hell. Wow, that's windy. Bloody hell, fire! That's amazing! Slightly back down. To go to the next job. This has been Street Switch Photography. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Go and hit the notification bell. And I will see you in the next video. What a day. Bye for now.